What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 6 of Optimistic Depression. I'm your host, Devi, here with Pip and Matt. This is an exclusive episode, and we're only doing this episode because how often are we going to have an episode without Rizzi? This is the Zach Wilson Glazer episode. So, Zach, congratulations. You're having a baby. We're so happy for you. We want to be the godfathers. We want to be at the baptism. We want to take part any way we can in this child's life. But I miss him, man. I just said on the last episode, he's got so much aura, and it's a shame it didn't work out here. I just miss him so much, man. He was it for us. He really was it for us.
I mean, you can't teach that arm talent that he had.
You can't, dude. You can't. Matt literally has a giant Zach Wilson figurine at his desk.
I will pull this up in one sec.
Jamie, pull that up.
Yeah, Jamie, pull that up. We have.
It's
really good.
Hamza's blocking it. Hold on. Dude, this is insane.
It looks great, Matt. We're good.
Jesus Christ.
For anyone just listening and not watching right now, Matt is just showing Hamza the entire time, and the figurine's not popping up at all. So apparently Zach Wilson is now Hamza.
All we see is like a fate number 2
Holy
appearing in the distance.
It's a good looking figurine right there.
I
mean, anytime you think about Zach, you think about that Titans game right there, and him just going down to Corey Davis twice, just throwing the hand out just like that, and just sending one. Stuff like that you'll never forget.
In the crowd that day, my father who was like Rizzi, one of the Sam supporters.
I think the word you're looking for is annoying.
Yeah, he was like, dude, this kid's not impressing me. I was like, you watch and you'll see. And he had that fourth quarter, and I was just standing there with my back turned to the field with my hands up, and I was like, he's home. This is it. This is where we take off, and we took off, and we got to the playoffs, and we won a couple games. We fell short of a Super Bowl, but...
You know what's crazy is that it's like, again, he was winning games. Zach Wilson was winning games, and then we were riding high. Winning streak. We lost, that one game in New England. Granted, he also did almost for 400 yards in that game and 3 touchdowns. He did throw 2 picks, but we didn't lose that game to Zach. We lost that game because of the roughing the passer.
Zach's just a winner. I just go back to when I think about Zach, I think about the time leading up to when he finally got to play. Just the whole, like, everyone's upset that we didn't get Trevor, and everyone wants Justin Fields, and we're all over the Zach Wilson hype train.
And then,
yeah, me and Pip ordered jerseys, the BYU jerseys, in March of that year.
I thought it was earlier.
I think we waited a little bit, but
I think they came in late because it was DH gate.
Yeah, they came in late, but we ordered it well before the draft.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's like my Aaron Judge USA jersey. He's not going to be here till September, apparently.
You should I was going to say you should burn it, but...
Just in time for the next World Baseball Classic.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean, Zach, when you think Zach, you think Aaron Rodgers, Achilles going pop, him warming up on the sideline, me looking at Devin and
won
going,
that game.
We're fine.
We won that game. We won that game. I think me and Pip were the only ones that were like, all right, Zach, come on. You got this, bro. You got this. Everyone else, the guys behind us were like, I'm going to go to work. I'm just going to clock in a couple hours early. They literally just fucking left and went to work. And me and Pip were just going fucking ballistic, dude.
He tapped us on the shoulder.
Yeah,
he goes, like, it's an Achilles. And I go, all right, let's get it, Zach.
There we go. And what's crazy about that moment, too, is that, and this is still the Zach Wilson, obviously, related, but in that moment, we all just see Rodgers just like go down, and he's like, obviously, Matt's sulking, crying, throwing up. Who knows what Carmine's doing in that moment? And there's no service. Nobody has any idea what's going on, and you can hear a fucking pin drop in the stadium at that time. But then you could look up into the 300s, about 5 rows off the roof, and me and Pep were like, "Yeah, Zach, yeah, come on, bud, let's do it." We're fucking going nuts, and that was it.
Honestly, that's one of my favorite games to ever go to. I don't care what anyone says.
That was by far the most fun I've ever had at Jack in my life. Like, it was insane. Like,
carrot catch, perfect ball, by the way. Perfect
insane.
Ball.
That was intentional. That was ball placement right there.
Perfect. Only where Garrett can catch it.
Yeah, of course. I mean, if he throws it anywhere else, it probably gets picked off. You know what I mean? That's just the way it is there. And then the Xavier Gibson return there, that's all electric, dude.
You know, he peaked right there. He peaked in year 1, game 1.
Yeah, man. Like, I mean, come on. Like, that was
Zach just brings that out of people. Rodgers couldn't do that.
And then the next week against Dallas, Zach played a great game. He threw that 1 touchdown pass to Garrett across the middle. I mean, that game was.
He played a great game.
The offensive line just let Micah go crazy. That's not on Zach.
Yeah, it sauced off the pick.
You know you can't control blocking.
Yeah, that's not his fault. You know what I mean? And then the weather just got to him the week after that against New England. Like, that wasn't his fault.
No, yeah, you can't control that.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing in a fucking MetLife where the wind swirls, unlike anywhere else there is in the NFL. And then we'll fast forward a couple more weeks, and he plays Kansas City, and he's elite. He outplayed Patrick Mahomes that week, and they win that game if we don't get that bullshit pass interference call. So, you tell me.
Because MVS flopped.
I think there's a lot more positive things about Zach Wilson being a successful quarterback for the Jets than there are negatives.
Which is why when he gets another chance on the Cardinals in a year, he's going to be elite.
And you know what's going to be really funny is when his first game's against Pittsburgh, and it's in Pittsburgh, and we'll have to coach, and they run Philly. That is going to send me.
I forgot about MLF.
That's going to be hilarious. And Elijah Moore is going to be there too, which is going to be even funny.
Draft night trade.
Elijah Moore is going to be on the strength and conditioning coaching staff or something.
He's not going to say anything other than go fuck yourself.
Yeah, because he's running he'll be running the orbit screens. Yeah.
Imagine a draft night trade where Zach. Oh no, he just signed. Damn.
He's a part of my favorite quarterback room in the NFL. Him and Tyler Shuck.
All right. So they trade for Zach to the Saints. He starts, and then Jeremiah Smith next year. Zach Wilson and Jeremiah Smith all day. I'll be a Cardinals fan.
I thought you were talking about us. I was gonna say, even especially after we got Geno back, I just think of what if they brought him back at some point. It worked out.
I mean,
how happy I'd be.
You know how far down the line that would have to be, and how many coaches in between we'd probably have.
I don't get, dude. If I knew that,
we're like a decade away.
If I know that's the end result, I don't care how long it takes.
Okay, here's a really good question. This goes back to the argument that we had in the group chat a couple weeks ago when Marco, shout out Marco,
the absolute goat,
my Canadian god, we love you.
The best part of Rizzi.
The only good part of Rizzi. There's 2 good parts of Rizzi. 3, I'd say 3 good parts of Rizzi actually, and they don't involve Rizzi at all. It's Marco, Dutchie, and his brother Robert Todd. Those are the only 3 good things about Rizzi. Everything else is just.
No, Dutchie's just a Rizzi 2.0.
No, I love Dutchie. That stash is just majestic, man.
It is.
It's so good.
He's still a Rizzi 2.0.
He is a Rizzi 2.0, but like it's so different though. Because, like, Rizzi's just like, in your face. Whereas, like, Dutchie's just, like, so chill that it's just like, all right, like it works out. But, anyway, going back to the question that Marco asked, and he was like, I think it was like, what? He's like, would you take 5 more years of this, what we have now, to make the playoffs 1 year at that 5 years? At the time, I said no. Pip said yes. Matt, I don't know what your answer was. I know Rizzi said no.
I was a little unclear on the question. It's like, do you go back to this, or is it like you don't know what happens after?
So you don't know what happens after. I think.
Oh, I'm taking the 5 year. I'm taking the playoff appearance.
But here's what it is. Here's gonna be my next thing. It's 5 years of this. Yeah, I'm gonna change the question. 5 years of this right now. You make the playoffs for 1 year, and then 5 years again of this. But the playoffs for that 1 year, you don't know what the result is. It's not. It could be a Super Bowl. It could be a wild card exit. But during that year, the quarterback is Zach Wilson. What do you think?
I'm in.
Wait, and he makes the playoffs?
Yeah.
I'm in.
Dude, I could take an entire lifetime of this if that happens once.
I'm so in for it too. Me too. Like he's like plays like at an elite level. I don't. Give
He's
a
the
fuck.
one that breaks the streak completely. He's our
I
Nick
will
Foles.
open up the Jets wine that you can't see in the video. You might be able to see it, but it's up on that shelf. That wine is from 2009.
Yeah.
And I will. That's being saved for a Super Bowl. It's gonna be fucking vinegar if there's anything even left in the bottle. But if Zach Wilson somehow comes back to his team and makes the playoffs, I am 1,000% drinking that entire bottle.
Yeah.
If Zach Wilson comes back, I might just open up that bottle. Right?
Even if he doesn't touch the field, we're opening the bottle.
Like, he doesn't even have to touch the field. If I can just buy another jersey, I bought 2 Zach Wilson jerseys when he was quarterback here. When he beat the Packers, I bought the black one. No, that's a lie. I bought the black one the year, his second year, and I bought a white one as soon as he beat the Packers. Because, he beat the Packers. It wasn't anybody else.
I was lucky enough to be there in Lambeau. We rode, that was the God-sent trip. That was like one of the best weekends ever. And then we got back to the hotel. We were watching a Yankees playoff game. They were playing the Indians in the ALDS, and then everyone's riding high. We're with a bunch of Jets fans. We're with Fireman Ed, and we get a tweet or an alert that Elijah Moore put out the, some cryptic bullshit tweet about not catching the ball, and then it all unraveled.
Yeah, I actually blame Elijah Moore and Rizzi for Zach not working out.
Rookie, dude, remember how fun that was voting them all Rookie of the Week every single week? Oh,
I think there's maybe 1 week that they didn't win the Rookie of the Week.
Can we find
it was the bye week.
Can we find?
I think that's the 1 week that we didn't win. I'm gonna pull it up right now.
You have to find the results of this. They won every single
2021
week.
NFL.
It might have been 22. We did it with Sauce, Garrett, and Brees. The 3 of them won every single week.
It was both of them.
Let's see. Okay.
No, but I remember there was a picture of the 3 of them holding.
Oh yeah,
holding belts. They were holding the Rookie of the Week belt.
I have it. I'm pulling it up. Scrolling down.
This is insane. We're nostalgic about one of the worst time periods in Jets history.
It was the most fun.
I wouldn't change. I was gonna say I wouldn't change a thing about it.
Dude, 2021. Okay, I'm pulling up 2021s right now. We're gonna run through it. This is actually really funny, and it's actually more than we thought. So obviously, you see Jamar Chase on here a lot. Zach Wilson week 4, which I'm assuming that was when they played the Titans.
The Titans game. That's definitely the Titans game.
Zach Wilson again.
Elijah Moore. When the hell did he do that?
Elijah Moore was. It's the Miami game.
I didn't see Elijah Moore. Dude,
it's 100% the Miami game.
Crazy like that.
Him and Waddle went back and forth that game and we lost.
That was the Dolphin game?
Yeah, I'm telling you, week 11, 2022, Dolphin game.
Was that at home? I usually remember these things very, very vividly, and I don't know.
No, that might have been the one in Miami.
No, it was home. I was there because I was chirping Dolphins fans. No, it says Patriots. Oh, no, I'm on the wrong year. Yeah, Dolphins game.
Really?
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Me neither.
I had a group of 7 Dolphins fans in front of me, and I told them Elijah Moore was better than Waddle before the game. And so I'm out of my mind.
What was week 13 when Zach won Rookie of the Year? I know week 16 was against Jacksonville.
Was that the Buccaneers game? Or wait, the rushing TD. I'm gonna say this was the Jacksonville game when
that's week 16. Because he's got 91.
Oh my God, he won it 3 times.
Week 13.
They were terrible that year.
Week 13, we lost 33-18 to the Eagles.
Oh, we were there, Pip. That's when we won Madden.
Yep.
He did have
won?
a good game we won the Lucky Row, and we won copies of outdated Madden game. But
That's fucking hilarious. Remember when we won
Yeah.
the signed Elijah Moore jersey?
Fake Elijah Moore jersey?
We should resurface that.
Doesn't Luke have it?
Yeah, Luke has it.
Yeah.
Week
Wait,
16.
Look at week 15.
Red
my
Knuckles,
God.
that was
That was definitely
Miami.
a 2-up pick six. Yeah.
Yeah, that was Miami, and they lost that game too.
Dude, look at his
Actually, no, we might
stat
have won that
line
game.
week 16.
Yeah, 90. Yeah, that was when he had the
Jacksonville,
60-yard
he sides
Yeah.
stuff on the sidelines. Yeah. Let's go.
Wait, go down.
2022.
Look at this.
2022 was hilarious, bro. This is so funny.
What a joke. Garrett won 4 times.
Week 2 was against the Browns. That was the game that they came
Yeah,
back
that
in the
was
final
the-
2 seconds. Week 4 was the game against Pittsburgh.
Yes, week 4 was Pittsburgh. Yes.
Week 5
This was Miami.
Miami. Week 6 was Green
Green
Bay.
Bay.
7
That
was
was
Denver.
Denver. Yep. This is so sad. I remember this season.
8 was New England.
Yeah, that's when the season ended.
9 was Buffalo. I want to say
13.
week 12. Week 12 or 13, one of those games is
was the Bears. I think it's back-to-back Bears Vikings.
I was gonna say Bears Vikings, dude, bad night.
Buffalo.
That's-
That was
oh my
totally
God.
Buffalo.
in Buffalo.
Yes.
Which one? Bam Knight?
Yeah.
Yes, I think you're right because that's when Mike White got fucking split in
Yeah.
half.
That's when he got sawed. Wow. This is what we hold on to.
Zach would have never let that happen, by
I
the way.
hope other fan bases look at this episode and
See that we're holding on to
that.
Zach
This is really
throwing.
funny, dude. Week
completing
1,
10
then he
passes.
carried again.
Oh, best game ever.
I'm not commenting on that.
Why not?
I'm not saying anything.
Why? Can you elaborate on why you won't comment?
Dude, week 2, Braylon Allen. Dude, that was
Hey,
in Tennessee, right?
Yeah, he had a receiving touchdown. Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, the Pepsi almost lost that game too. Damn, so sad in 2025. I think maybe it's year's year we come back
Dude,
to that though.
I was gonna say, listen, we're literally just need one guy that's gonna contribute, and he will be a 6-time winner.
This is so sad, dude.
This is what we're reminiscing on at midnight right now. This is what we're doing.
It is so pathetic. It's just like,
It's so funny though. It was so funny at
All
the
right,
time.
so like, my philosophy with being ass is, I'd rather be young and ass and have the excuse of we're young than have Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams suck and know that there's no future for them anyway.
No, 100%.
That's why it's not fun.
100%.
our schedules
This
fucking-
schedule is horrible.
we're fucked. Dude.
Yeah, but just wait for 2027.
Yeah, wait, let's do Devin, make a new episode. We'll break down the 2028 schedule.
No, I'm not doing
Signing
that.
off, signing off, guys. We're moving on to our next episode, which is going to be breaking down the schedule for the next 3 years.